The average American consumes roughly 280 eggs per year. With 341.5 million people, that's about 95.6 billion eggs eaten each year. Since December 2024, 34.3 million egg-laying hens have been culled. That's 8.3% of total caged egg production. For context, every 1% decrease in the supply of hens results in a 15% increase in egg prices. This supply shock has resulted in the highest egg prices in the history of the US. Despite the efforts of farmers, we can't seem to shake this bird flu. Scientists are concerned about how the virus could change through reassortment. Businesses are trying to figure out how to handle the increased egg cost, and major grocers are being forced to ration, which has led to all sorts of crazy things like illegal seizures at the border and even egg theft. The bird flu we're fighting today, H5N1, was first detected in the US in 2009. Now, bird flu is back, and it's evolved, making it more infectious to more species. The ability to infect more species has given this virus more staying power, and we haven't yet figured out how to contain it. 83% of outbreaks on farms have been tied to wild birds, specifically migratory birds, and they show no symptoms. But for chickens, this strain is seriously lethal, 90 to 100% mortality within the first 48 hours of infection. And despite farmers taking countermeasures, which even involve lasers, the virus is still finding ways in. The newly appointed Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins announced a $1 billion plan to address this crisis. Half of that billion will go towards subsidizing farmers' efforts to better protect their farms. Interestingly, rising egg prices and the loss of millions of chickens seems to only be a problem in the US. Advocacy groups like Farm Action also point out the potential for collusion among America's top suppliers who are seeing record profits.
We have a real outbreak of avian flu. We don't want to make light of that, but what we see is that this handful of companies that control the market, they're using what we call opportunistic market behavior. Oh, it's avian flu, we have to raise prices. But the losses do not anywhere near justify the profit taking.
If our egg market is not properly regulated, it may take even longer to see supply rebound. The longer H5N1 remains unchecked, the more havoc it will wreak. As it circulates year after year, it's gaining ground in new hosts, making it harder to eradicate, but also providing a home to mutate and reassort. One big change that the US is considering is vaccinating chickens against bird flu, just like they do in Mexico. These vaccines have been available for a while, but we've never used them before in poultry because it makes detecting bird flu much more difficult. Many US exporters fear that implementing vaccines could result in countries banning our chickens, especially when you factor in the fact that we've done the same to other countries in the past. Beyond a response to this virus, we should think about how to future-proof our food supply. The current system is highly productive, but there are downsides, specifically maintaining the health of animals that scientists have warned us about for years.